If you don't know how the mine works, then your machinery experience doesn't really count for much. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters. And in today's video, I just want to talk about all the people that we get that post on social media about how they've been operating machinery in civil and quarries for a long time. They've got all their tickets and experience and they're ready to go, but they've been sending their resume around without the mining experience. They seem to have hit a brick wall. Now, I've been talking to Mitch on mining about this. We had a chat a couple of days ago about it, and he finds the same thing pretty frustrating as well, because people with civil experience on machines don't seem to get the fact that your machinery experience only gets you so far. Employers really want you to know how the actual mine works so they can put you in it to work in it. It's not something that you can just jump into and they can go, oh, I'll dig a hole over there. It's not that simple. You've got to know how the mine works inside and out and what everybody else does on the mine site so they can leave you alone on the mine site to get on with the job. From a mining production employer's perspective, somebody with years of civil experience on machinery, that's great. They're going to be operating the gear, but pretty much everybody that comes through gets taught how to operate the gear anyway. What the employers are interested in is people that they can get up to speed so they can leave alone on the mine site. And it's just very frustrating that people don't seem to get that if you don't know how the mine works, whether it be open pit or underground, then you're not really offering the employer anything, because it's not that simple getting that information into your head about how the mine works. The simple bit is actually teaching them how to use the machinery. So, your machinery experience doesn't count for a real lot, unfortunately. If you take an underground truck driver as an example, it only takes a couple of weeks to teach you how to drive the truck. It's not hard, not complicated at all. What takes all the time is teaching them enough about how the mine works so you can let them loose alone in the truck by themselves. And it's the same thing with nippering, and it's the same thing with on the surface working in the pit. You can't let somebody loose by themselves just after a couple of days, even if they've got 20 years machinery experience, because they don't know what's going on around them, and you just can't do it. And so when you approach the employers from the position that you think that your 20 years of machinery experience is going to count for a lot, when on the mine site they just really want you to know the rules so they can leave you alone to get on with the job. That's what counts for it all. So if you're looking to transfer your skills into an underground area of the industry, then I suggest you have a look at the sponsors do-it-yourself DIY training package. It's $495. It includes a full section on how to redo your resume to make it mining friendly, interview prep, and you can actually apply for a mid-tier miner at the end of the training as well as follow along with our mining jobs to apply for page. These are all the jobs from around the country that we think you should be applying for and that you should have applied for, and lots of people get those jobs once they've done the training, because once you can actually talk to the employer about how their mine works, then you've got something to offer them. And like I said, I was having a chat to Mitch the other day, and if you haven't signed up for his YouTube channel already, it's well worth doing. He does a lot of TikTok stuff as well, so there's a lot of good short videos in there. I'll do a few more of his. I've reviewed a few of his already, and we'll review a few more. But he finds it really frustrating that people just don't seem to get that their machinery experience only gets them so far in the new mining job. If they could just grab somebody with 20 years machinery experience and transplant them straight into an underground mining job or a surface mining job, that's what they'd be asking for, instead of labouring backgrounds and farming backgrounds and even hospitality backgrounds some of the employers are asking for now. One of the other things that I do find that the employers have a problem with sometimes with the civil guys is that and the construction people, is because you guys are already, and girls, already earning really good money. Most people are earning above the $40 an hour mark for their town jobs. It's not an upwards movement into a mining job. It's normally a sideways movement. So when they do hire somebody that's coming off construction or civil, there's always in the back of the head of the foreman, is this person going to make it, or is this person going to go back to their old job? I hope you find that information helpful, and if you've got any more questions about the industry that you want answered, please send them through. Like I said, check Mitch's channel out, really lots of good information there, and if you could like and subscribe our channel and share this information around, that would be wonderful. Thanks.